Hi, good evening. Who is online? Who is online? Let's talk. Let's just. This is why I thank the Lord for saving me when I was weak. So I will sing. This is why I thank the Lord. This is why I thank the Lord. All right, good evening and welcome to this live section. I've always planned to do live sections, and either one thing or the other happens. Either the network will start malfunctioning, or I'll run out of time. But today, same thing wanted to happen. I said, no, this can't be. Anyhow it is, this class is going to hold. This online section is going to hold. So, good evening and welcome. This is Dorothy Reginald Green, known as the Home Space Babe. Let's talk. You know, as moms, many times we have many things to do. We have many activities to catch up on. And you can be so frustrated and you're like wishing any of these things doesn't happen. Either maybe the children are sick, they're down, maybe the sink is malfunctioning, maybe you have to meet up doing the children's assignment, you have to drop them off in school, you have to make sure the kids are fine, you also make sure that you are okay, and at the end of the day you're caught off in, how will I put it, you're caught up in a circle where you're trying to free yourself from, and at the end of the day you feel frustrated. I know that feeling. I've been there. That feeling, I've been there, and God has been my help. There are tips that have put in place, actions that are put in place to help me go through all of this. And in the coming class, I'm going to be sharing tips. I don't know if you have joined that class. I'm going to be sharing tips in that class on the 1st of November. I'm going to be sharing tips that are going to help moms, even if you're a mom to be, and even if you're an auntie. I'm sure those tips are going to help. And even if you have children around you, those tips can also help you see how you can help maybe someone out there. Now, to our topic for the day. What's our topic? Our topic is how to stop feeling guilty when your home isn't perfect. You know, we see magazines, we see videos, we see pictures of homes looking like the Hollywoods. And we are like, whoa, I love how this home is set up. I love how this location is made. I love how this place is organized, is decorated. And you come back to your space and you come into your parlor. The children have removed their clothes and put on the kitchen. There are plates in the kitchen sink. The bedroom wall is looking as if they have not washed it since 1980. And you're now wondering, come, why is my life not like the ones I'm seeing in the magazine? I want to burst your bubbles. Many of those things are for the pictures. They're for the grams. So they look perfect. They look all right. And you're like, oh, mine is supposed to look like this. Mine is supposed to be like that. And at the end of the day, we get it all wrong and frustrated. Your home can't be picture perfect. Unless maybe you're setting up a space for the grams. Maybe it's a studio-like home. And maybe kids are not available. I've heard people say that, if you maybe you train up your kids well, they'll be able to set up the space well. Yes, I know. There is an aspect of guiding our children to make sure they take care of their space well. Yes, I advocate for that. I don't believe that because you have children at home, then everywhere should be upside down. And at the same time, I don't also believe that everything should be picture ready. Then you'll be frustrated at the end of the day trying to make sure everything is on point. But there is a middle line. There is a middle line for all of this. And you don't have to beat up yourself to make sure that everything is picture perfect. I don't know who is on this live. If you're on this live, please ask questions, share concerns, share the link, let others join this live class. Let others join and also participate in this section. Now, there are questions mothers ask and they feel like, I think this should be, I think this should not be. One of questions mothers ask is, why do I always feel like I'm failing? Sometimes as mothers, we feel we are not doing enough. We feel that all is not okay. All is not all right. We are not taking care of our homes well. As moms, sometimes we feel like that. But please, you don't need to tie your self-worth to how your home look. You don't need to. Why do you need to do that? Why do you want to allow your blood pressure go up? Why? Just tell me why. That at the same time doesn't mean that your home should be so messed up. No. There should be bottom line. There should be bottom line for all of this. You just feel that your kitchen is not spotless, picture perfect home, and all of that. The floor is not looking so shiny like the ones you see on the ground, and you're like, what? What is this? What is this? What is this? I want you to know that a lived-in home is a loved home. A home where the children feel received, they feel accepted, they feel loved. They come in through that door and they know that daddy and mommy is there for them. They come in through that door and they know that they feel welcome. I hope we know that there are children that don't feel welcome in their homes. They feel that like their home is someone else's home. They come in through that door, they're like, I don't know what mommy and daddy will tell me today. They feel messed up. So the home doesn't feel love for them. It doesn't feel living for them. And please, if you think that maybe this thing I'm saying is not happening, please hear from teachers. Hear when teachers talk. I'm sure there are teachers following me here. Hear when teachers talk. You hear all kinds of stories how children go to the class and say stories about what happens in their home in the classroom. And when you go around, strangely, those children will kind of look at you one kind of way. Children can be funny. They can really be funny. But what am I saying? Our home should feel live-in, because a lived-in home is a loved home. A home where laughter exists, where that milestone of growing exists. That is the home our children want. That is the home. That is the home where they eat and they are happy that dad and mommy are fine and everybody in the family is fine. So looking at all of this, we don't need to feel as if we are failing as moms, because why? Our homes are not picture perfect. No. Your self-worth shouldn't be tied to that as a mom, please. It shouldn't. Now, there are other questions too. Some mom feel like, how do I manage it all when I'm just one person? Ooh, you feel overloaded, overwhelmed. You're the mom, you're the nurse, you're the teacher, you're the doctor. Mention it. Mention how many roles you have to cover at home. And outside the home also, you have roles you're playing. And you feel overwhelmed sometimes, like, how do I meet up all of this? How? I am just one person. How do I meet up? Hey. And you feel frustrated. You're like, how do I balance? How do I balance work, home, children, husband, spiritual life, self-care? Mention. Mention all the segment of life. You just think finance, how do I balance? And you look as if there is no help, there is no structure. And you feel lost. Just know this, know this, know this. It's not about doing more. It's about doing smart. Did you hear that? It's not about doing more. It's about doing smart. If someone is on this life, please drop it in the chat. It's not about doing more. It's about doing smart. Yes. You don't need to feel so overwhelmed as if the whole of the world is on your head. No, you don't need that. Am I clear enough? You don't need that. You don't need that. See, like you need to create, will I call it structures? You need to create systems that can help you. Very important. You need to. Systems in place that will help you. That can help you scale through this way of life, because it's not easy. One way you can do this is by doing daily 15 minutes tidying up. Okay, let me set aside 15 minutes. 15 minutes, I'm going to ensure this part of the house is okay. 15 minutes, I'm going to ensure I do this, I do that, I do. You're going to see yourself accomplishing much. Set that time on your phone. Set it up. We have our smartphones. We even have our button phones, like we call it. Set the timer up. You will be shocked and surprised at the amount of job activities you were able to accomplish within that 15 minutes. Just do this. You see turnaround. You see it. There are also other systems you can set up. What about family chores charts? Oh, I remember I made a post one time about the chart I prepared in the house here. When I set up that chart, I told you, I said, okay, this week, this person is going to handle this activity, wash the dishes, you're the one sweeping inside the house, you're the one sweeping around the compound, you're the one making sure you dry up all the plates after they are being washed, you're the one going to do this and that and that. After everything, everyone was like, okay. The next week, I switched over. I said, okay, this set of persons are going to do this. I could say, no, mommy, I'm comfortable with this. Mommy, I'm comfortable. I said, no, it has to go round. It has to. Because when it goes round, everybody is strengthened on a particular task or chores. We just have to rotate it like that, so that I believe with that, everybody is proficient on something. Oh, I can do this well. I can do that well. And at the end of the day, we are all helping one another in the family. So you need to create this structure. Very important. Remember, structure brings peace. When you set those structure in place, you have peace of mind. You know that certain time, this and this should be done by this person. Oh, if I know that Alabi is supposed to wash the plates, you rest assured that Alabi is not washing the dishes. And you need to ask Alabi, why are you not washing the dishes? What happened? Oh, mommy, I'm not too strong. I'm not too feeling fine. You're not feeling fine. Did you communicate? Did you tell me? Did you tell your siblings what happened? Communicate so that maybe others can also help out and the house have to move ahead. So, as moms, please, let's see how we can manage all of this. Let's manage all of this so that we can properly be okay. Now, another question mom asks sometimes is, why can't I keep my home clean as others? I've seen some parents shout, Emeka, what is it? My home is not like Mrs. Ikeru's house. Why is my home like this? Yes, it happens. You know, we have children with different characteristics they display at home. You try your best to ensure that everything is okay, and then maybe one child is just turning it upside down. So you now ask yourself, how come my home cannot be clean as others? Yes, we all share that frustration. How come my home is not clean as others? Now, remember, when comparison culture comes in, it steals your peace as a mom. Please, let's limit that. Yes, many times we want to look at Mr. A's house, Mrs. B's house, and we want our house to be like that. But when you start doing unnecessary comparison, you're going to steal your peace away. Please cut that out. Many compare their homes to what they see online. You're seeing this person's house, you're seeing this content creator's house, you're seeing this other content creator's house, and you just want, my house should be like this. You forget that sometimes many of those images are staged, they are filtered and just captured in maybe just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you want your home to be like that. I know there are other factors that contribute to many of these things, but please leave the comparison. Leave it. You're seeing someone's highlight reel, not their real life laundry pile up. You're not seeing the pile up. You're not seeing that pile up in one corner. You're not seeing it. So please, you need to face reality. Know that there's reality, there's stage, or there's also stage life. You need to focus on progress, not perfection, please. You need to. 10% every week is growth. 5% every week is growth. It doesn't have to be 100%. So calm down. Calm down. Don't beat up yourself, please. Calm down. Create that calm corner where you sit down and remain calm. Like I would say, you sit calm and think about your life. Yes, create that little corner. I have mine. There are different corners in my home I create. I just sit down and I'm just thinking about my life. I'm just keeping calm. Either reading a book, maybe reading my Bible, or just watching a show I prefer, or doing something else, or just listening to that calm music that keeps me calm. Please, you need to keep calm and stop unnecessary comparison. Very important. Also, another question mothers ask is, am I still a good mom if my home is not spotless? Mommy, you're trying. Mommy, it's not easy. You wake up by 5 a.m. in the morning. You prepare the children's lunch. You ensure they prepare for school. You take them out. Either you drive them to school or they join the school bus. They come back. You try to prepare their meal. You try to ensure they have their bath. They carry out their homework. You're also preparing for night meal. And you're also ensuring that Ogatu is fine. And maybe also other extended family members. Even if you're a working mom, maybe you're in the office and you're calling home, ensuring those at home is also managing the home on your behalf. After all of this, you still ask yourself if you're still a good mom. Mommy, you're trying. Please don't kill yourself. You're trying. Just build structure in place and see how it works. Please don't kill yourself. I know some mothers believe, growing up believing that cleanliness equal morality or good wife material. You know that one, 100 years, good man materials. As far as you're very clean, you're good, you're a good wife, 100 wife, 100 yards wife material. Yes, I know, you said cleanliness is next to godliness. Hey, please, take it easy on yourself. When life changes, more kids, you have job, stress, your health, they feel that they fail their identity. You just feel that you're losing it all because you're trying to meet up on all of this, trying to ensure every corner is clean. So you now see yourself, look as if you are failing. Look as if you're failing. Sister Peace, I see you. Thanks for joining. So you look as if you're failing. Look as if you're failing, please. Being a good mother is about presence, not perfection. Please. It's about presence. You're present in the life of that child. You're present in that family. It's not about perfection. No. What really matters most to your family? Is it spotless floor or laughter at dinner? Let me share an experience. One day I came back from the office. I came into the house, I think, and from the door, I saw the children came back, they removed their shoe, and I was like asking, I said, what's going on here? How come I'm seeing all the shoes in front of the door? What happened? Do you know that I didn't even bother responding to their greeting? And I was like, what's going on here? What's going on here? How come? After some time, my daughter came to me. Said, Mommy, what is it? You come back from work, we're greeting you. And you're just me about the shoes you kept in front of the door. Mommy, do you know I had to sit down and think about my life? And I was like, oh, okay, I understand. I'm seeing something different. They are seeing something different. For them, it's about, Mommy is back. At least she's back home. We're happy to have her. And we receive her with joy. And she's here hammering about something else. I had to take it easy on myself and easy on them. So I come back, they greet me. And I try as much as possible to respond to the greeting. Ask how they are doing. Ask how their day went. So that we are all on the same page. Then, like a good mother that I am, I don't know if they can confirm this. Someone is looking at me. I will not try to like play cool and start asking further questions. And be like, we came back, we were so tired. We just needed to dash into the house and just jump our bag and either eat something because we were so hungry. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Just trying to bring in empathy into the discussion and see how we can move the ministry to the permanent side. So you can see that connection. They want that connection, and for you, you want that clean space. So you need to draw the line. You need to draw the line. For the children, they want a happy mom, and for you, the mom, you want a tidy home. So you have to bring balance to this. You can't be excellent without being. You can be excellent, please, without being exhausted. Please, you can be. Now, to another question mothers ask. I don't know if I'm making sense on this. If I'm making sense, please drop your questions. Drop your concerns. Now, to other mothers, they ask these questions. See, other mothers seems to do it all. What's wrong with me? I've seen that woman. The way she coordinates her home. I like what she does. She coordinates her home well. And me, it look as if I'm not doing mine well. What am I getting wrong? What am I really doing wrong? I've seen mothers express that concern. Yes. Please, you can't compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20. Please don't make that mistake. I might be in chapter 20 and you're in chapter 3 and you want to compare to mine. Please don't do that. Everybody have their stage in life. That's one thing you should know. Please. We should know that. From a mom who has a toddler, it will be different for her. And also for a mother who has teenagers, it will be different. For a mother who has a little baby, it will be different. And for mother who have grown-ups, the journey will be different. So don't compare yourself to that next person. You don't even know the challenge that person is going through. You don't know. And you want to compare yourself with that person because you feel that everything is okay for that person. You don't know the system. You don't know the structure the person has built into her life, into her family. So please, don't compare yourself with any mom. Just know that you're on your own journey. Just find your own style. Your own journey management, your own home management style. Just find it. And also there's peace in knowing what works for your home. Let me just even say this story now. Hey, as a good wife who got married, I wanted to bring the style I saw my mom do. I want the story for another day. I will see her now. She will prepare food, garnish it well, prepare, cover it, and keep on the table for my dad. When he comes back from work, he will eat. As a good wife that I am, I thought I could do the same. When I prepare and keep, Oga will come back and say, I don't think I'm going to eat. I don't think I'm going to eat this. Heartbreak number 1. After it happened for some number of time I have to ask myself some questions. Yeah, this one is your own home. It's not your mommy's home. Your mommy's home is different. So what works in your mommy's home will not work in your own home. I have to start calling. What are you going to eat when you come back? And should I prepare this? Okay, don't bother. Don't prepare anything. I'm coming back with something. Or I'll prepare this. Or just do this. Or don't worry. When I come back, I'm going to take care of myself. You can see what worked for mommy didn't work for me. So I have to re-strategize. So you can see that we all have to know what works for our own home management style. We have to know that. It's very important for us so that we don't start comparing ourselves with someone else. No, we don't have to do that. Now, another concern I see mom have is, I want a calm home, but I can't afford fanciful tools or help. I know that. To buy certain things, you need to spend money. I know. You need that fine gadget you saw on Jumia or you saw on Temu. You need money to buy it. Yes, you need money. You saw one tool they advertise on YouTube. I like this one. It's going to work for my house. You need money to buy it. And at the end of the day, you say, I want this, I want that. Please calm down. Guilt deeping when mothers think peace requires money. Yes, sometimes you need money to do some things, but please just slow down. Don't kill yourself. Start with what you have in your house. There might be something. There might be a gadget in your house you're not even using. You don't even know the use of that gadget. You just packed it one corner. Maybe you received it from your wedding gift. It's part of your wedding gift. You just packed it. And you're like, I don't even know what they use this thing for. You just left it there. You don't even bother. You do not browse. You do not find out. You don't ask anybody. Please, if you have any gadget in your house you're not using, you're not sure of, please take picture and send to me. Let's talk. Let's see how you can start using that gadget. You don't know what that gadget might do for you. It might help you save your time and even any of your resources. So please, let's talk on that if you're not sure of any gadget you have in your house. It's just packed in the carton. You kept it there, and rats is using the carton as shelter. So you need to start with what you have in your house. You don't need to break your head, break the bank to get something bigger, maybe a bigger house before you think that everything can be okay. No, calm down. And calm down. Peace is not a product, it's a plan. You can create calm with what you already have. Yes, you can. You might say it's just, it's nothing to write home about. You can start with that. You do DIY products, you can start with that. DIY sprays, you start with that. To help your cleaning process in the house. I talked about family chores rotations. You start with that. That can also help. You rotate the chores around the house. You help yourself. You can also decluster before you buy. You will not just go buy and you don't even know what you have. Sometimes we do that. We don't even look at what we have. We're already going out to buy. Spend more money to buy without looking at what we have. So please, start with that. Start with that little you have. You don't need to break the bank. And another thing is you can repurpose your storage containers. You can repurpose them to something else. So what am I saying in essence? And what I'm saying in essence is your creativity is your best home management tool. Don't joke with that, please. Don't joke with that. Your creativity. You'll be shocked at the level of creativity you have if you start off with what you have. So please, don't beat up yourself. I don't know if I'm making sense. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Number 7 concern mothers have. I think I have that concern too. Why do I feel guilty resting? Have you ever climbed the bed to sleep and you're already thinking, I need to prepare that okra soup. I need to wash that cloth. I need to fold up that laundry. I've been looking for that thing. I've been looking for that shoe. Where did I keep that shoe? I've been looking for that document. Where did I keep it? Where did I store that document? And at the end of the day, you can't sleep because you're feeling guilty sleeping. You're feeling guilty resting. So because of that, you find yourself not resting properly. Find yourself not resting. You're always feeling tense. Please, rest is not laziness. It's not. It's not. You need to rest. Rest is part of self-care. Even when chores are done, you feel that you must do more. You're driven by guilt. You're driven by fear of judgment. Even cultural expectations. It's like if a woman's climbed the bed to rest, it's like, what is she doing there? Is she not supposed to be cooking in the kitchen? Is she not supposed to make sure the children are okay? So at the end of the day, look as if a mom can't rest. She's working around the clock. And tell me why she will not look worn out and stressed. Why? Because she herself was already feeling guilty. Please, mom, rest is part of productivity. It is. You can't pour from an empty cup. If the cup is empty, you can't pour from it. You're always looking tired. You're always looking stressed out. How will you be able to be productive? Just tell me how. Please find time to rest. You need it. Find time to rest. Either you pick up Sunday, that Sunday is your rest day. Every Sunday evening, it's no chores day. You rest. Or you pick up any day of the week you are comfortable with and rest. Or you want to pick up some hours or some minutes every day that you want to rest. Please do it. You need it. You can't pour from an empty cup. You don't. You can't. You can also create a rest list where you say, okay, there are 3 things you leave undone for some time. Okay, let me leave this and this and this for this time. Let me just allow this. Maybe after this time, I'll do this. Please, you need to rest. That's the essence of everything. Peaceful homes built by rested women, not restless ones. Don't be that restless mom that you're always restless, always scattered and tired. Please, mommy, let's do better. Moms, let's do better. Mommy Emeka and mommy Amaka, them. Let's do better. Let's see how we can incorporate rest into our routine. It's for our own benefit, for our own health benefit. Because when you're not well rested, it also affects your health. Please, you need to rest. You need to rest. Another concern mothers raise is, how can I really change how I feel about it? You see that part? You need to change it. You need to change it. Because if you don't change how you feel about a particular thing, then you see yourself beating yourself. You beat yourself up unnecessarily, which is not needed. You don't need that. So you need to change your ideology. They feel guilty. They always feel guilty and chaotic. They have accepted, this is just motherhood. Deep down, they long for peace. Deep down, they want to leave the children and run away to somewhere else. That is how they feel. There are times as mom we feel like that. We feel worn out. Like, let me leave these children and just go somewhere else and rest. But it shouldn't be a constant thing. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't. Take out that time. Just purposely take out that time. Either you want to visit someone, or you want to go somewhere else and just sit down and cool off to get yourself. Do it. Do it for your own sanity. Because you need to be whole. You need to. Yes, you can feel peaceful in your house again. It all starts with your perspective. It starts with you, and then with system. What's your perspective about life? It starts with you. You need to identify things. Identify one area that stresses you the most. Is it dirty plates in the sink? Is it dirty bedroom wall? Is it that preparing of meals? Mention there are different areas of motherhood that might be stressing you. Identify that area and see how you can deal with it. Build system for it. And celebrate every small win. That win is not easy. Me this evening I just finished cooking and I celebrated it. I was very happy because it's not easy to cook, abeg. It's not easy. I have to celebrate myself. Tell me why I will not celebrate myself. I have to. Please celebrate that win. Don't think it's even me when I finish doing laundry. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I was able to finish washing this clothes. But I thank you for the strength. Thank you for helping me. I'm celebrating my win, because it's not easy. Celebrate that win. It doesn't have to be until you buy Ferrari before you celebrate it. Hey, am I talking? You don't have to fix your whole house. Just start with one corner and you will feel lighter. Start with that one corner, that shoe corner, that plate corner, whatever corner, start with it. Wow. So now remember this. You are not alone. Dear mom, you are not alone. You can create peace even with little. That little you have, you can create peace with it. You can create peace with that little you have. Please, you can hear. So, why not join the upcoming class? You want to learn how to build simple system, step by step? Join the Smart Home Management for Real Moms class coming up on the 1st of November 2025. That class will be holding on WhatsApp. Have you joined the link? The link is in this video. Join the class. Let's go in there as moms and talk. Let's talk. So, we'll move from guilt to grace. See this motherhood journey? We are going to walk it graciously. We'll move from guilt to grace, from chaos to calm, one step at a time. Yes, so one step at a time. Right. I think we are coming to the end of this class. I appreciate everyone who joined. Thank you for your time. And for those who are going to watch this live video later, please, as you watch, drop your comments, drop your concerns, drop your questions, and don't forget to join the upcoming class. It's very important to join the upcoming class. I know some persons are wondering, is it a paid class or a free class? Let me answer that question once and for all. For now, it's a free class. So your own part is just to join that class. Just click the link and join. It's a free class. Join it. Just want the class. Join. Let's learn together. Thank you and see you some other time. Lest I forget, yesterday was International Day of the Girl's Child. I was wishing my daughter that this evening. Yesterday we were quite busy, so we didn't really have time. I was wishing her that. I said, Happy International Day of the Girl's Child. And she was just smiling sheepishly. And I told her, I said, thank God for giving me a girl that will be disturbing me with my things, which she's already doing. Yes, so that's it. Wishing all the girlies out there a nice and wonderful evening. Bye.